Good morning. Excellency Mr. Skid Row as the psychology teacher of North Pole University, Mr. Worthington as the children development teacher of Bristol University, and also the audiences who will attend this session. Dear audience, as we know that technology grows as fast as the increasing of globalization, technology gives more than just the term, but also the facility that allows us to operate it in just one touch. Especially for video games that keep evolving through times. New generation surely undisputed to deal with it, and would most likely to spend their fun time to playing some. Although it has good results to your child, there were also bad results. What are those, and can we solve it? In this session, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Muhammad Faiz Zain Anwar, and here I want to deliver my speech about 5 bad impacts of video games to your children and how to minimize it. Children now have unlimited access to playing video games. Yeah, video games can now be playable throughout many devices, such as smartphones, computers, laptops, and consoles. As a result, many children addicted to video games. Habitual for playing video games can be very challenging to stop when it comes with limitless access. Have you ever had a thought why your child is addicted to video games? So, video games is basically what's planned to persuade children to play in long-term duration. Several games provide point option and interesting requirements to upgrade at certain levels. The social elements also makes gaming more compulsive and hard to quit. Social gaming satisfied the human need for being in charge, feeling competent, and feeling connected with the others. The bad impacts of video game addiction. It has been observed that even frequently playing have some serious negative effects on many kids. However, here I just mention 5 bad impacts of video game addiction. First, obsessive aggressive behavior. Children will always occupied and showing irritable, restless, and aggressive behavior when not playing. And lack of sleep and physical exercises. Kids who play beyond bedtime and even after hour, resulting sleep problem. When they have school the next day, it affects their attention and learning. Their lack of sleep also causes them to have headache and feel exhausted. Also, kids with less physical exercise that resulting other health problems. The third, self-isolation. Being isolated most of the time will distract the child from developing social skills that he or she could learn from hanging out with family and friends. Although online video games is literally social-based interaction, they mostly rather have distance conversation considering they have lack of skill to have face-to-face interaction. The fourth, less interested in some hobbies that have educational benefit. When a child plays excessively, he or she is less interested in other hobbies that should have developed intellectual skill such as reading a variety of books and doing positive activities or other skills that will be needed in the future. Fifth, decreased in personal hygiene. When they spend many times playing video game, they might ignore to keep their body and the environment clean. In some cases, kids have ever taken a bath for only just once or even never in a day. How to minimize video games addiction to your child? Okay, now these tips might help you to reduce kids' desire from video games. Set rules of play. Set playtime rules that children can accept, like where devices are allowed to be accessed, what games they can play, and when they can play them. For example, children can only play half an hour after completing their homework. Number 2, avoid one more level excuse. When playing games, kids usually say 5 more minutes or I wanna finish this level first. Usually when a parent gives an order to stop, kids does not immediately obey it. Now give them clear direction to stop playing. For example, saying enough playing, go to bed. Number 3, limit access to playing video games. Hide the device so that it is away from the reach of children. In addition, there are also an option to limit the amount of time when the device can be used to play or connect with the internet. Parents must offer children attractive and tempting alternative activities to substituting game devices. Finally, we are in the end of this speech. I just want to make a little statement that playing video games excessively can be bad, yet it can be learning experience if it used necessarily and wisely. Otherwise, give your kids a variety of entertaining things to learn from, so your kids will not be addicted to just one thing. Be sure to make them read books, play sports, interact with other kids, and watch good TV programs. Everything should be taken in moderation. The American Academy of Pediatrics recommends that children should not spend more than 1 or 2 hours per day in front of electronic screens, including TV, DVDs, video games, and computers for non-academic purposes. That's in this speech. Hope we learn more about it and can take it to prevent our children from video game addiction. Thank you for your attention. It's time to me to stand out. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay at home, and see you again until next time.